Peter Falk tonight.
So game.
All right. Recording and going live tentatively with my new computer setup that I think everything is working right. We'll see.
Yeah, we will.
Oh,
All right.
not a good spike.
Quick recap. Augustyn has, as of the beginning of this session, 12 of 15 blood points, 4 of 7 willpower. Excavo has 13 of 15 blood points. Full willpower. Archibald is running low on blood, 4 of 13 blood points. Full willpower, though. Darby also running a little low on blood. 9. If you want to get yourself into frenzy, it could be beneficial. Darby has 9 of 20 blood points, becomes hungry at 5 or lower, and Darby has 5 of 7 willpower. Anything before we start?
I'm good.
Hey, guess what? Welcome back to New Cammack. In the last session, Prince Archibald had an opportunity to kick back and converse with his unlikely ally, the vampire hunter Donna Teller, who conveyed her unease with sharing the company of a vampire, but also her faith that their alliance is necessary to save her world from being taken over by the horseman Famine, who is on a quest to become all-powerful by killing or diablerizing every other vampire on Earth. At Darby Manor, Archibald, Augustyn, Darby, Excavo, and Jade were paid a visit by Harvey McDougal, the mortal who was hired by the late Princess Randolph Delacroix to perform various tasks for him, including groundskeeping of his manor and cleaning and maintenance of its first and second floors during the day while its inhabitants are asleep in the basement. Harvey reported that a couple people matching the description of bikers from the Unholy Rollers gang had been scoping out Darby Manor mere hours before and asking who lived there. With Jade's wallet having been taken from her, along with her driver's license and the address of Darby Manor on it, the gang concluded that an ambush of some sort was imminent. Also in Jade's wallet and in the possession of the Unholy Rollers was one of Prince Delacroix's challenge coins, also given to all of our player characters. Delacroix originally neglected to mention the purpose of these coins, so Jade explained that they're used to open the sublevel of a warehouse that Delacroix offered to all of his allies as a safe house and storage area for vehicles and equipment. Visiting the warehouse for the first time, it was discovered that it had in fact been raided sometime in the recent past, but still contained a short school bus and an impressive riot-controlled vehicle called, according to the keychain for the key for it, called Bertha, as well as a super soaker that had in real life been discontinued in the 90s for being too powerful. Augustyn took possession of this squirt gun, but has not yet revealed what war crimes he will inevitably commit with it. So now we are just now leaving the safe house, warehouse. You said that you wanted to feed at least, everyone would have some room to feed. Augustyn also expressed interest in attempting to grow full cover of foliage over the riot control vehicle to provide camouflage from people and to produce the element of surprise, which is possible. And then the intention was...
No, man, when I said Bushmobile, that's different.
So Darby is in the driver's seat of Bertha. Is everyone else inside of the riot control vehicle, or did anyone else go into back to the Escalade?
No, I got into my own vehicle. I don't want to be in there.
Okay.
I had gotten
they
had come there with the Escalade. So I believe I had gotten in there, and I thought Augustyn had gotten into that with me.
I think that's the case, and I think I got in the tank thing.
Well, you're a follower now, so that tracks.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then where is Augustyn? I assume in Bertha, if he's wanting to decorate it.
I was originally in the Escalade. Would it, would it make more sense if we're gonna feed to try to produce the foliage before we depart? Have the element of surprise on our prey?
It doesn't make sense to do the foliage at all. So,
Oh, so now bad. Okay, okay.
It's already. I mean, how long? How wide is it? Like it's already, like a 12-foot big ass thing. Like putting foliage on it might draw more attention, especially since there's not like a parade happening.
Okay, so
Just to help with the devil's
imagine
advocate thing.
hypothetically how out of place you would look in, like, for example, completely untethered from reality, like jungle camouflage in the middle of an urban environment. It would really draw the eye,
I'm just saying,
fairness,
like,
I think this is
it might provide
Augustyn's
us-
argument to make, but it depends on where you're driving, and you could just drive straight through a forest, dressed as
You
a
could.
forest.
We
And
could
theoretically-
stash it at the hippie camp if we wanted to. That has
theoretically,
plants.
just saying, making the case here, while it may not provide us the best cover in urban areas from humans, it might provide us cover from cartoon antagonists who only see a bush tiptoeing in the background. Also, for realsies, though, might be an animatable weapon when we do get into smashing and bashing. Something to pull antagonistic forces off of our vehicle or maim them.
It would give the vehicle
Okay, then don't
limbs,
make a
kind of.
ghillie suit. Make
I'm just saying.
make some vines and shit.
Yeah, just thinking like, what if Bertha had fists?
Be very confusing.
You're
a
making
quick
tree armor with branch arms. You know what, man? You do you. I'm hungry.
A quick cursory glance at Bertha. Is it safe to assume there's like a rack on top, like a wire rack or something that you could put stuff on top of it with?
Like the big ass gun would be, right? Like a big ass. Like,
Isn't it a water gun?
It's a water
Yeah.
gun. What are you trying to do? That might help me wrap my head around what you're envisioning.
So the same way that, like, say my Jeep has like a bicycle rack on top, like it's got little rods that come off the top of the vehicle and come back down, so you could place large things. I'm thinking in
Yeah.
terms of something for the plant to loop around initially to
Oh,
give
yeah.
it attachment.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact,
Okay.
on the
Around the
on the
whole thing.
outside of the vehicle, I don't know if this is in the picture. I had a picture to try to. Yeah, I'll actually refer to this this picture here. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
there's there's plenty. You can definitely get vines around something to attach. At the very least, the windows all have like metal grates over them, or grills, or whatever you'd call that.
Alrighty. So I would like to
I was
grab
about
some
to say
vine
that like it
seeds.
would. Sorry, I was about to say that it would make sense that like if this is something that might deploy riot control people, it might already have that thing where like there are footholds at the bottom and then something to grip at the top, so there could be like people on both sides just like riding it and hanging onto it. And then I really thought about what it would mean to bring a vehicle into a riot. You probably wouldn't want a vehicle that's easy for people to just grab onto and like be attached
Right.
to. So anyway, to answer your question, yes, I think you can do what you're trying to do.
Okay, so I'd like to go ahead and speed of seasons passing just a good handful of vine seeds up towards and near the front. In this picture, I see a series of lights. Probably do it somewhere near the front center of the vehicle, and start with committing 1 blood, but willing to commit 2 blood since we're about to feed.
So wait, is this large vehicle going to be used to help feed?
think that's a decent question.
So I think no.
Like,
I think
it-
no. We're gonna leave it and take the Escalade
yeah,
to feed.
whoever would be driving that, they probably would not be on their way to feed.
Okay. But yeah, I do want to go ahead and put the vines on before we go to feed, so that I can top off from the blood expenditure.
So I guess I'm like taking you to a park or something.
No, he's with me.
Yeah.
Well, we have to be together if he's gonna put this shit on the car that I'm driving.
He's doing
Well,
that.
no,
before leave.
we haven't left. We're still at the warehouse.
Okay.
So I'm
Where are you getting
literally
all
just
the
gonna,
trees and shit that you're putting on the car?
the vine
He's
seeds?
casting a spell.
The ones I keep in my pocket. I keep stashes pockets full of seeds.
Okay.
I think canonically, yeah, there's ridiculous like pockets full of random seeds in on and about Augustyn at all times.
And at one point, I had used those same vine seeds to help deal with the alligator and navigate the sewers. I'd like to go ahead and use that same strain and just put 2 good, healthy vines on the top.
Okay. Well, go ahead and I'll mark down your blood expenditure. Give me a willpower roll, just to make sure you can do this thing.
Cool. It's current dice, yeah?
Yes. Or no, permanent willpower. So that's 7 dice for you.
Hell yes. 7. D10. All right. We are fucking rolling, man.
Yeah.
10, 10, 9, 9, 7, 7, 6. This is destined to happen.
There's all successes. Holy fuck.
Oops, all successes.
These vines spawn with fucking biceps, man. Like, let's go.
Let me double check. What is? I think at this point, I think it's intelligence plus occult, and I don't remember what the number of successes get you. Let me look that up while you roll.
No rush. Intelligence, occult is 4. So it's gonna be 8
Can you make
dice.
it look like these vines have like grown on it? I want it to look like it's been sitting there for a while. So nobody tries to take it. I assume everybody's going to feed.
10, 8, 6, 9, only 1, 1, a 2, and a 3. Looks like
4 successes.
4 successes.
Maybe 5 if you have a specialization. I'm not really sure what your character sheet looks like.
You know what? 4 successes. I think. Let me see. No, I'd say 4 successes does it. So your intention is to just have vines surrounding this this vehicle that would then be available to animate, right?
Yeah.
Well, and there's an aesthetic element that he's going for as well, that Excavo asked for, to make it look natural.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
like
they have
if,
been sitting in actual
in case somebody
overgrowth.
tries to take it.
Okay, so it doesn't
Wow,
look like
we
a
leave it.
masquerade breach. It just looks like where'd they
Yes.
park this? It's got vines all over it.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, that's easy to achieve.
Oh. All right. Once that's done, though, I hop in the vehicle with Excavo.
Got it. And then my understanding is everyone's just doing some hunting. So give me, let's say, you spend an hour trying to hunt. Augustyn, give me some combination of an attribute and an ability.
Big numbers, no whammies. What did he get for all his extra successes on that roll? Just nothing? Just total determination that he was going to cast thaumaturgy? Absolute will?
The
Like,
the
oh,
extra
yeah, we're doing this.
successes, the number of successes determines how much growth you get. I think if it were less than 4, it would have required multiple castings to cover the whole vehicle.
Oh, he means on the initialization. On the willpower roll, I rolled 7 dice and got 7 successes.
Yeah.
Uncanny, fucking probable, but I just assumed it means it goes extra smooth.
There's no mechanical thing. It's just like, that's just the roll that determines whether or not your thaumaturgy is activated. But yeah, so mechanically it does make a difference.
I would just go with subterfuge and manipulation. I'd lie and persuade somebody into a vulnerable position to feed.
Okay. So
Wouldn't put it past you.
So you drive around, so you see some people. It is like 10:30. It isn't that late. So like between 10:30 and 11:30 at this point. Yeah, you find some people on the sidewalk, and you come up with some sort of lie to lure someone away and try to feed off of them. Give me a roll. That's going to be, 9 dice.
Brother, you won't believe these alien sightings. I've got the proof. Come with me. I'm going to show you another world, man.
Actually, I'm going to... Okay, all right, how many successes do we have here?
Not
4.
Target is 7.
4.
Yeah, it looks like 4 after we subtract the 1.
So you are 4 blood points shy of having a full blood pool. How many blood points do you take out of this person, knowing that 3 is the maximum you could take, with them definitely surviving if they are healthy, average people?
I'll just take 3.
Hey,
and dress up the scene. Dress up the scene to be another alien sighting. So having convinced them to come alien hunting, they wake up and think, aliens did this. It's just a muddy pull this time. I didn't actually sodomize anybody with a broken pipe this time.
How generous of you. Jesus. Okay. So, and Excavo, I'd like for you to do the same thing. What attribute plus ability combo are you going to go with?
Remind me of my blood pool. How many points?
You are only two points away from a full blood pool. You have 13 of 15.
That's fine. So I would probably send out some sort of like mass text to a nearby area within a geofence to say, to lure somebody out. I don't know, just guess that somebody's mom is named Karen or something, and like, I need you to come around the back, don't ask questions or something like that, and just wait for who comes out. And I would be hiding and would like get them. So I would probably use manipulation and my computer's ability to roll 8 dice.
That's such a creative way to do that. Yeah, go ahead and give me that roll.
Okay. It's while I, personally have qualms with like the ethics of AI, Excavo would not. Although that wouldn't be nearly as big a thing in 2020. But, oh wow, I got 2 1s. But 2 9s.
And 1 7, so it's still 1 success.
1 success. So you get very clever idea, but people are understandably skeptical of numbers they don't recognize. Being like, "Hi, this is your mother. Come outside." Though I'm sure you read it in a much more
this is your mom.
believable way. So you get someone who comes outside and is skeptical, but you get one person that does come outside.
Okay.
I just want you to give me one more roll reflecting either you overpowering them or sneaking up on them. Which of those two do you think you're more likely to do?
I would probably I haven't used like any sort of like dominate type abilities recently. I would probably do something of that nature. Once I get my fourth obfuscate point, I would probably be more akin to that. But I think at this point, yeah, like if I'm looking at them head on, I would try and like just dominate them.
Well, you can already use your current obfuscate powers to be hidden until you bite them. But
yeah, sure.
So
I was just thinking about what my character would do.
Yeah. So just for fun, what is your dominate command to this random person that comes out looking for their mother or just whoever might be fucking with them?
What would I? Oh shit! What would I say? Stand still or something like that. Like just freeze or and then I get him.
Good answer.
Simple,
Roll either manipulation plus intimidation or manipulation plus leadership. Your call. Yeah, which do you have more of?
Probably.
You have one more dot in
there it is.
leadership.
Oh, I do. Yeah, that's true. Okay. 6.
All right, what we got? Yeah.
Okay. A little better.
I'm going to say that is at least 3 successes. So the person stands still and lets you feed from them. And you top yourself off. You're back up to 15.
Yeah, I just get the 2.
Archibald, are you also intending to feed before going into battle?
Yeah, I don't have enough blood right now. How many dice am I rolling?
In 1 hour. Well, give me a rough idea, just because everyone else is doing it, of what your strategy is. At least narrow it down to an attribute and an ability.
Well, let's see. I'm with Steve right now, right? I'm with Darby.
Just to foreshadow, because it'll probably be relevant to the vibes. Darby's like all fired up, so mad that they came to Darby Manor, and I am planning on just snatching somebody, like overpowering someone and dragging them to a secluded location. Like, I am not fucking around. I'm trying to be all business with my attempt. So if that influences your choice,
he's the hero.
That's right. Yes, that's right. I have to get ready. I have to do this.
I think as he is doing that, I am just like approaching random passerby, asking them if they'll fill out a survey. And it's not that effective since they're actively seeing scary Darby and menacing Darby, potentially just like murdering dudes.
Sure. That sounds like charisma plus performance. So give me... let's say standard difficulty. Give me a roll with 4 dice.
1.
1 success. You managed to convince someone to come close enough to you where you are that you can drink from them. You can do the standard 3 points.
Yep.
All right, that brings you up to 7. And then Darby just attacks the first good target that he finds.
Yeah, the first methed out candidate.
Okay.
Just pouncing on somebody and dragging them away. Somebody alone.
So it has been, I think within an hour, it'll be roughly 1 week since the city's one meth lab was destroyed. So the abundance of methamphetamines in New Cammack is just now starting to gradually go down. So the difficulty.
It's another thing I gotta fucking worry about.
Yeah. So the difficulty of hunting rolls are going to begin to go up because you are charting a course across a good chunk of the city. You'll have a lot of opportunity to scope out different areas. So I'm going to say difficulty is only 7. It's only raised by 1 for this roll. And if you're just like chasing someone down, I guess that's I'm going to call it dexterity plus athletics, which would be 8 dice for you.
One success.
That is all you need. So how much blood are you pulling out of this person? You have room for
I need more than other people. Yeah, I mean, a human has 8
10
points. I have to make a conscious check again.
If you kill them, yes, it would be a degeneration roll, which you might pass.
I failed 2 of them already in the campaign.
It should be noted, just as a reminder, that it was hinted earlier in the game that there was a thing that a friendly NPC could do for everyone to temporarily raise their conscience and make it more likely that you would pass degeneration rolls. This seemed at the time uninteresting to everyone, but I wanted to make sure that that was still a thing that was on the table.
Too late now. Treating them.
Well, what is the thing that they would do? Like share stories about their family, or?
Kind of, yeah. So this was, it was, not to make it a mystery. I know you take a lot of notes. I assume Excavo does too. This is something that Jeffrey Lamprey alluded to, that there were kind of rituals that he could do to temporarily raise any of the 3 virtues for the target of it. And in fact, I think it was the first or second time you met Elizabeth Blackburn, the Tremere in the Chantry, that she was just emerging from one of these rituals that Jeffrey was doing. It had something to do with the music that he DJs. It takes on like a supernatural quality. And I think it was implied that the Tremere especially appreciate that he does this thing to get them more in touch with their conscience because of the kinds of things that Tremere do. That they want to keep their humanity while doing inhumane things, which is halfway like Augustyn. So anyway, that's just a thing. That's one of the pieces on the table, on the board.
Well, too late now. Darby is
Guess I've got to become a DJ.
So you can take...
How do I give myself a check?
You can take just 3 blood points, and there won't be any conscience roll. You could take more time and try to feed from more people.
I do want to strike while the iron is hot, but...
I was gonna say,
yeah, I feel like Darby's just got his hackles up, and he's just like a rage monster. And I think, yeah, I'm just gonna drain this person entirely.
Okay.
Darby.
That brings your blood pool to 19.
I see. This is the Thomas Wayne Batman.
Yeah, I have a gun.
Yeah, Batman's dad in the Flashpoint paradox. He Bruce Wayne dies instead.
Yeah.
Thomas Wayne's alive, and he has tons of firearms.
It just kills people.
Yeah,
So-
he doesn't have the same code.
So I'm going to say, and if this isn't quite how you imagined it, feel free to correct me, but I'm going to say you're driving across town. You go through a neighborhood that seems like it'd be easier to hunt in. It's not very well lit. There's some street lights out, and you notice someone just on their front lawn or on their porch or something. And you park, you roll by, you look around, you don't see any cameras, anything like that. It looks pretty discreet, and you just snatch someone, take them into the shadows and drain them, and then you give me a conscience roll, and difficulty is always 8 for these. So yeah, that's going to be 3 dice for Darby. Hey, that is one success.
I feel bad.
You
Ooh,
feel
wow.
conflicted about how you're the hero of the city, you're its savior, and you just killed another completely innocent person. This weighs on Darby at least a little bit. Let me know what's going on in Darby's head while I step away for just 1 second.
I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. Just he feels urgency, divine motivation for finding this. His specialty is driving weird ass cars, and he found a weird ass car that is outfitted for battle. And these people just violated, his code and his turf, came to his house where Jade was at, his child is there. And so, he's just totally fired up and believes he's on the right path to take Zed down once and for all. And this car is going to help him do it. It is his instrument of vengeance. And so, he's just not even thinking about it. This is like a means to an end. And he feels bad that he has to do it this way, but he's got to get there and bring this to a close right now. I'm coming for you, Zed.
There might be a small part that might be thinking, have I lived long enough to become the villain?
I'm not really hearing that in Darby's.
I'm the hero the city needs.
Where is he?
All right, so everyone is more or less topped off. What are you doing now? Just driving straight to the demolition derby pit?
Trying to pick up speed
we would
on the way.
I would assume switch vehicles, right? So I assume we'd all come out in the Escalade. We'd go back. We'd switch.
We leave the Escalade somewhere safe and discreet.
Parking lot.
My character
relatively
is
close
still hesitant to go in this thing.
It looks very
So
well. It looks like you're very safe from external threats when you're inside, but it might also make Excavo feel trapped because once you're in, you feel really locked in.
yeah, you're in. I don't. I hesitate to say this, but I don't think I would actually get in it. I think I would. Maybe I would. I think I would have to.
The
I think
car.
I'd have to get
Come
over
on,
it.
let's go.
I would have to get in.
Damn.
I think.
Stop
I think
hemming and
my
hawing. We got to roll.
My introspection is clashing with my impatience, but I am
if this
also a
helps you-
pretty lazy character, so I don't want to chew on it too long. I get in the vehicle.
If this helps you at any measure, I don't actually get in the vehicle. I am riding on top of the vehicle.
That does not help.
Okay.
So-
That makes us more sus, right? If you're gonna be hung out, there's
No.
some guy.
I'm laying flat on the vehicle, spread eagle, holding onto the front lights, like got my hands wrapped up in my vines, like I'm good. I'm snug as a bug in a rug.
Someone in the chat just said,
You're
"Don't
on
get
the
in."
hood?
Someone in the live stream chat is imploring Excavo and maybe everybody to not get into the vehicle.
I don't want to, but then
What
I
could
would
go
be
wrong?
driving
You'll be
separately.
fine.
So fine.
Yeah, when has any of our plans ever gone wrong or bad before?
No. I changed my. I'm driving separately. That is
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
I'm driving separately because if this thing gets blown up, we won't have a way to get anywhere.
Okay, you're bringing the escape vehicle for cowards
I
and
am.
pussies.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
I'll be in the Bush Wagon.
I'm a lady, so I have one of those.
A bush wagon?
Yeah,
That's what we call it.
You know,
now.
if you want to call it that, great.
Birth of the Bush Wagon.
Okay.
So everyone, including Jade, is in Bertha, except for Excavo, who is in the Escalade behind Bertha. Is this right?
Yes.
All right. So you you drive. Everyone's sorted out in whatever vehicles they want. And you drive to the demolition derby pit of the Unholy Rollers. As you were approaching it, deliberately picking up speed, because Darby, I imagine, intends to hit just whoever he sees. As you pull
I'm
up,
particularly interested in that little bowling ball backpack motherfucker.
Well, as you pull up, you do in fact see the diminutive albino hairless guy only wearing underwear who popped out of Thumper's backpack the last time you were there.
Jeez.
You see
Not the little freak, right?
the little freak that just bit a whole bunch. That was his go-to move.
Is that guy? No.
What you see when you pull up is there's a small group of people in the middle of the pit. There are no vehicles in the pit. And just like before, there are a bunch of like seats and like old like lawn chairs and couches and bales of hay and stuff, like seating all around the demolition derby pit. And there's like about a dozen people sitting around. And you see in the middle of the demolition derby pit, Zed he's orating. He's standing around. He's addressing everybody, ringing the demolition derby pit. Next to him is that creepy guy that's always hanging out with him that hasn't said anything yet, that hasn't really been introduced. The little guy who it was revealed his name was Reginald. And then just two other kind of random bikers that you don't recognize. There's a total of 5 people standing in the middle of the demolition derby pit. And then next to those 5 people are the bodies of Thumper and the other dude who was like the MC that was announcing the demolition derby stuff last time. Both of these are people that the two of you either killed or put into torpor. Regardless, their bodies are lifeless. As you drive up, it looks very much like these bodies are being gestured to and talked about, and everyone else around the demolition derby pit is being like riled up. It looks like Zed is giving some sort of speech that might be like half funeral, half rallying the troops for revenge. Darby's in the driver's seat. He's at the front of this small convoy. Seeing all this, what does he do?
Well,
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna share my first instinct because that's what Darby's gonna do. So I intend to vehicular homicide the bowling ball and continue to leverage my speed to send Reginald, hopefully, to the fucking moon. And as I make contact, I want to jump from the driver's seat. And maybe it's not easy enough to open the door for this to be practical. But I was gonna throw myself at Zed, just mano a mano. If that is not possible because of like the door, then I just want to start shooting people out of the window slot thing that I have, because I think that's something that I can do instead.
I love that you're not just gonna try and run over Zed. You would rather fight him hand to hand.
No, he needs much more poetic justice. The other guy fights dirty, so he can get run over by a car.
Okay. So if I get this right, you are number one goal to begin with is to drive over Reginald.
That's correct.
Following that, you intend to get out of the car and start fighting Zed hand to hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Or however.
But tell me how opening the door functions. Like, I'm sure I got a sense of it from getting into the car in the first place.
Yeah, you can just pop the door open.
Okay. Then, yeah, that's my plan.
Are you communicating any of this to Archibald, or is he just going to be...
No, I'm like muttering
scared?
it to myself. Like, I'm just like that little fucker. I'm going to run out, like, yeah, I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do. Just
I'm like taking
I'm gonna
notes
jump right the fuck out of here.
as I
I'm
decipher.
gonna kill that. I'm gonna
I
kill
feel
him
like
at his
Jade
own
would
funeral.
ask
This is gonna be his
something.
funeral now. It's a good thing all your friends are here, motherfucker. Like Darby's just like really getting
I feel
pumped
like
about
Jade
it.
would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Or would she be like, yes, let's...
If anyone glances back at Jade, you'll see that her face is expressing a very complicated feeling. She's obviously really nervous. She feels worried, but there's also a look of determination. You could tell that there's a lot that's very triggering for her, both returning back to this group of people that had abducted her and also just being in a speeding vehicle, like knowing that she's going into battle. But as of a couple days ago, when she returned sort of back to normal, you can tell that she's really determined, like, the only way that she could be comfortable is if the Unholy Rollers are taken out, if they're all dead or not in the city anymore. And anything in the direction of we're going to solve this problem and keep you safe kind of helps her steel her nerves. So she looks nervous, but also like certain that this is where she needs to be. All right. So let's all roll for initiative. Again, rolling for initiative is roll 1d10 and then add your dexterity plus celerity dice plus wits.
And
I have
wit?
a few things I would like to do for the scene, like right at the
sure.
outset as well. Like this is where you can bump some of your stats up, etc.
Yes, absolutely. You have time for that.
So I would like to bump up all three physical stats. That's just one blood. Is that right for the scene?
One blood can be spent to give you one more physical dot with no. Yeah, you can dump a bunch of blood into raising a bunch of your physical stats. I don't know if I answered.
I would
your
like
question.
to do that. So I'm going to mark down 3 blood, and I'm going to do the scene as if all my physical stats are 1 higher than they are on the sheet.
Okay.
If it matters for initiative, is there any way to augment your initiative roll? Let me just ask that.
Yeah. As your dexterity goes up, your initiative goes up. So you've already increased it by 1.
Excellent. And it's celerity plus dex.
Plus wits. Yeah.
1d10 plus celerity dex plus wits plus dex.
What the
Yes.
heck's my celerity?
I think Excavo does not have that.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Because I have my initiative written out, and it just adds up to my dexterity and wit. Okay. Okay. 7 is 10.
And as we're approaching, I don't know what I can see from my flat prone position, but am I able to, prior to our arrival, go ahead and throw down a dance of vines on the vines on top of the vehicle? Would that be...
Yeah, you can start the combat with them already animated.
Sick.
A pre-dance.
Need me to go ahead and throw a willpower roll just to make sure.
Because I'm separate, I was thinking of potentially trying to park and blend in with the crowd and use my mask of 1,000 faces and unseen presence and whatnot.
Oh shit! She's
To
going
blend in.
rogue.
Interesting. Augustyn, to answer your question, because you have a bunch of time to like get them going, I'm going to give that to you for. Actually, no, it's pretty consequential if you fail this. So give me a willpower roll. Dance of Vines is level 3, so this will be difficulty of 7. I think is the case.
You got it.
Yeah.
7 willpower. Oh, shillelagh. Shit, I've got my shillelagh. I'm not on a
6.
penalty. 6. I'm so sorry. 6 what?
Difficulty 6 now.
Standard difficulty willpower roll. And
Copy.
you have
Bonk.
2. What do you got there?
3 successes.
Yes, sir.
Cool. And then give me for Dance of Vines, I believe that's occult plus intelligence.
So another 8 dice, and I apologize. I should know off the top of my head what the fuck bonus I get from my shillelagh. I want to say it's a dice. Fuck. I have this
You
written somewhere. I'm gonna throw it.
add two dice for because you have your shillelagh.
Cool. All right. 10 dice. Boom. And oh yeah,
Wow.
so animated. So animated.
That's 7
Shit.
dice. Wow.
Bicep vines. Let's go.
I heard that all the way across the house.
The plants stay active for 1 turn per success scored in the roll. I'm going to say that you can continue animating these vines for the entire scene.
Great.
Amazing.
All right. So I have, let's see. I have initiative. Who wants to tell me what their initiative is?
Mine is 14.
The exact same amount as Zed.
7.
Interesting.
7 plus. I apologize. It was 1d6 or 1d10 plus. What were the 2?
Plus however many dots you have
Initiative.
in wits and
Dex
dexterity.
and wits and celerity.
Okay, so 13.
Is celerity added to that too?
Yes.
Yes.
So wits, dexterity, and celerity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. So ties in initiative are won by whoever has the highest dexterity plus wits. It looks like Darby wins that in his tie with Zed,
A 9.
but just because he added 1 because he spent blood to
Huge.
increase it.
Huge. You gotta want it, Zed. That's the element of surprise right there.
So who else has
More
initiative
dexterous.
ratings?
I rolled, but I don't know if I needed to do that if I'm going to do what I had suggested of
No, you still have to go in the turn order.
being subtle.
Yeah,
I
that's
rolled
right.
in total with everything. It ended up being a 10.
Okay. And Archibald and Augustyn.
Augustyn got a 13.
So it's roll that many d10s.
Roll
Am I right?
No,
one
Roll
die.
one die.
d10
Oh,
plus
okay.
whatever that number was.
And you're gonna add
Plus your dexterity and wit dots.
Oh shit!
Ancillary.
you're gonna add 9 to whatever you rolled. So you rolled
Mhm.
10?
Yeah,
Your
so that would be
initial
19.
So sick.
You're going first.
Best of the campaign by a mile.
Dang.
It's the highest it can be.
Give me one more second here.
It's playing 4D chess.
I just don't like that I'm getting that, because that means that all of my damage rolls for this entire combat are just going to be botches across the board.
Your good numbers are being used on initiative.
I always do well in initiative, and then
You go first
Eat it.
badly.
Yes.
Okay. Let me get a battle map up and running. So let's see. I'm going to bring us back to the Demolition Derby pit. And let's see. I need a place.
Already made this joke months ago, but it's not a demolition derby pit for long. The demolition derby pit right now.
Oh!
So I couldn't find like a sprite for something that looked like a riot control vehicle. So just imagine that big thing in the middle is visually makes sense. So as you drive up, as you can see, let's see, how do I put name tags on everybody? As you can see, the crowd scatters with Reginald in the middle, getting hit by the car. Excavo, could you describe again what you are doing?
I wanted to blend in with the crowd first. And let's see who's close to me. I guess Zed is there. And then okay, yeah, who's near me. Not a lot of people. From where I'm at on the map, I could help with Zed. But I may get the sense that Darby wants to do that by himself.
So your first intention is to try to just blend in.
Yeah.
You're infiltrating.
Yes.
You said you wanted to use Mask of a Thousand Faces?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't know which one would be better between that and Unseen Presence.
Well, I think you could layer both on top of each other. Like, I don't want anyone to see me, but if they do, they will see a biker.
Okay, yeah, that's
Now
fine.
you're thinking with portals. Layering them up.
If I can layer them, that's cool.
I can't think of any reason not to. Or like
I
why
would
you
roll-
would
we
be able
used,
to.
we used to stack them up.
This would be manipulation and performance. Be there. What's my performance? 1.
I would actually
I rolled
give
5
this.
dice.
I'd give this to you for
You would just give
for
it?
free. Yeah, I think you have enough skill with this, and also it doesn't seem that difficult to look like a random biker subculture person. It's not a high
Okay.
difficulty kind
Then
of thing. So yeah, you
that
look
yeah.
like. Do you want to look like a biker guy or like one of the biker ladies that are there? Is there a specific variety of a person that you're specifically trying to go for, or just like whoever, just an innocuous random person who would look like they're supposed to be there?
I think I would try and look like a biker lady, because I would assume that I would not be as targeted for like fighting.
Interesting.
I'm making a sexist assumption here.
You don't know biker culture at all.
I don't. I just looking at who's in the middle, who's usually leading the groups, who's usually on the bikes, who's usually like poking for fights. I've noticed it's all dudes. So to not look like somebody who would be involved in that, I would take advantage of what I can transform into to look unassuming.
Okay. So, the combat begins with Excavo already in the field, blending in with everybody, and Darby driving directly into what may be a funeral, for all he knows. Right in the middle of the crowd is Reginald, the small, hairless albino, still just wearing underwear. As you drive up, everyone, the four other people around him scatter, and you look up and you see he's clearly mourning the body of Thumper. There are tears of blood in his eyes as he looks up, and he's illuminated by the headlights. And you hear some pretty obvious thumps as you drive completely over Reginald, doing some amount of damage to him. And combat then begins. Starting lowest in the initiative order, declaring our actions. Two people with the lowest initiative are the random bikers. We'll call them Biker 1 and Biker 2 that are on either side of the vehicle now. Both of them look like they intend to rush up to they're on either side of the vehicle. They're both going to try to open up the doors and pull people out of it. It seems everyone can tell that this is an attack of some sort, and everyone's like, okay, it's on. We're going to fight. Excavo is next in initiative. What action do you declare?
Well, like, can they even open the door? I don't think they can. Can I hold my action?
Yeah.
Until like a trigger happens? Okay. I think I think I want to hold until I know for sure that those other goons can even get in the vehicle.
So
Because
what do you
I don't
want
know
to,
if they can.
in this
If they
turn,
can,
what conditional action do you declare?
if they are able to access the inside of that vehicle, like if I see that they're able to open that door, I'm going to try and stop them.
Okay. By like
Because I don't
running
know
up to
if
him, or?
yeah, I would break and run to them. I assume, is Darby still in the vehicle or has he already come out?
No, I am for now.
He's already come out.
No. I'm
I
still in the
assume the other
vehicle as far
two-
as you know, right?
Yeah, at this moment you're still in the vehicle, everybody's still in. And I'm not in the vehicle, so I don't know what you're gonna do. So I think I would wait until like there's some sort of breach of the vehicle and then run up. Or no, actually I would just shoot. I have a gun. I would just shoot. Why
Okay.
don't I do that? Nobody else. I don't know if I'm seeing other guns or not, but I have one.
Okay. So you will shoot them if they are threatening Darby.
Yeah, if they're able to like get in the vehicle.
Um, the guy dressed all in black who hangs out with Zed um, looks like he is weaving some sort of magic spell at the vehicle itself. The specifics, it's hard to tell, but he seems to be doing something that's like, oh shit, that looks like magic, and he's doing it just at the vehicle. Next
Oh,
is next on the initiative order is Reginald, and since he is gonna go ahead and move him, since he is underneath the vehicle, you can't really tell what he's doing. Augustyn, what are you doing from on top of the vehicle?
All right. So the thought crosses Augustyn's mind that the repeated application of this particular strain of vine, he could gradually uh, coach the evolution of the world's first carnivorous vine.
oh, I just had a much
So the Dance of Vines, I am asking the vines to reach out and grab whoever, any baddies within grabbing distance by the neck and hoist them up to the vehicle. And any that are so unfortunate as to be hoisted by their neck towards the vehicle, within striking distance of me, I'm going to grab a Tonto and just stab in the head.
Okay, so you are commanding the vines to bring you a victim to stab.
Yep. Just
Okay.
grab somebody, grab them, bring them, and I'm a stab them.
Okay, I think the closest to
In
you
fact,
would be the a random biker on the right, biker number 2.
yeah, gonna try and grab him with the vines and stab him in the dome.
Okay.
Just one Tonto for two hands because I assume the skull is kind of hard to pierce.
Ugh. All right. These. Let me just remind myself. If used for combat purposes, these plants have strength and dexterity ratings equal to half of your willpower rounded down, and a brawl rating 1 lower than yours. Okay. So up next is Zed, who takes a look. I guess you would not easily be able to identify the driver. So he wouldn't know that it's Darby yet. Zed pulls out a pistol, and he aims it at the driver's seat, and he is going to try to shoot whoever the driver is. Darby,
I mean,
what do you declare?
I assume it's bulletproof glass.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems really stupid to open the door, being actively getting shot at. Zed is in front and biker guy. Okay. Yeah, so I am leaving the car to drive forward. You know what? No, that's gonna fuck up the vines. I'm still controlling the car. I'm not exiting the car. I am shooting right back at Zed. I see Zed trying to shoot me. I get my what do I have? I got a automatic pistol, something. Let me see what I got in inventory.
Are you opening the window to do this?
I've got there's like a little slot thing that you can shoot out of.
I did not know that.
They're all up and down the side, little slots.
Yeah. You have you own many pistols that it would make sense that you would have brought. So yeah. So yeah, you shoot back at Zed. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And then finally Archibald, knowing all of this chaos that's about to happen, what do you do?
Well, I had something
do
in
have a
mind. I
water
wanted to
cannon.
go. Yeah, I wanted to go golfing again, but it just occurred to me that I'm in the vehicle with a bunch of bars around the windows, so sticking the hammer out of there isn't going to work. But if we got that,
You can open the
so I
door
guess
and
I'm
like
gonna
hang out.
man.
There's that huge
Yeah,
water cannon
But
on
we
top.
have,
you can
yeah.
shoot
I'm gonna
people with.
go. I'm gonna use hydro pump.
Blastoise uses hydro pump.
Yeah,
See how effective
Archibald
it
uses
is.
hydro pump.
Okay, who is your target?
Dude,
Like,
if we could get holy water in there, we would tear it up.
Oh shit! Like how
You're the
much
one
of
making
the water
inroads
has
with
to be holy
Father
water?
Palladian.
Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
hook
gonna
that up.
I'm gonna get some holy water from my girlfriend.
Or can somebody just bless the water that's already in it?
Well, not one of us, but theoretically somebody.
Yeah,
could do
someone
that.
else.
Like the Pope could do it.
so your targets that are nearby and seem to be in range. Your targets for the water cannon are Zed, who's trying to shoot at the driver's seat. The guy in black, who's doing something spooky with his hands. The biker that Augustyn is trying to grapple in vines, so you would be like blasting him while he's being held, or the other biker that is free to move and is running toward the driver's door. Or you could split your dice pool and try to hit more than one of them.
Yeah, let's see. Which one did Darby say he's targeting?
Zed.
The Zed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'll go with a different option than that, so that I'm not getting in his way by washing his target away. Can I try to hit the little freak?
He's under the car.
Hit
The
the
little
little
freak
freak.
is
Oh, he's
currently-
under the car right now. Right now.
You can hop out of the
We
car
do have
and
that
try to go
magical
after him.
wiggle fingers, though.
The magical
I'm
what?
not getting out of this vehicle while that guy's around.
That little freak.
There's the magical
Little
wiggle fingers,
freak.
man. I imagine it's a lot harder to cast spells if your fingers are wet.
Wow.
Gross.
I don't know about that.
Depends
But
on
yeah,
what
I'll
kind
go
of
with that.
magic you're trying to weave.
Uh-huh.
The magic man.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll hit Spellman.
the guy in black. Okay, so Archibald, give me a
Wait, have we seen Spellman use spells before?
no. This would be
I
the
don't
first
think
time.
so.
Okay, it just occurred to me that if he has like some lightning magic or some shit, then spraying a big torrent of water at him would actually be a very bad idea.
It
Let's see,
was
who
not very
else is there?
effective. Honestly, like you,
Electric
like
Pokemon are
Blastoise's
weak to
ass.
water.
Well, I just mean like it would go right up the stream of water and back into like our very conductive vehicle, electrocuting us all to death.
Except me.
I'm going to have the foresight to think about this kind of thing for once in a campaign.
If I'm not
I think
mistaken, most
I think it
vehicles
is.
have lightning protection. Like their chassis are grounded at all times.
I think
It's
that's
advised
true.
that when
In
your
that
car is
case,
struck by lightning,
let's
you
do
are to
it.
stay the fuck in the vehicle.
Thanks to Andy's vehicular knowledge, let's go for it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
All
okay,
right, so,
what dice is that?
So to operate this thing, I think in the pictures of this vehicle, the controls were in the back seat, but I think I also said they were in the front passenger seat accessible. Regardless, you're inside the vehicle. You can operate these things. To figure out how to do it, it's going to be a technology plus wits roll to fire up the system and hit your target. This being the first time you've messed with it and you haven't had a chance to practice or anything, I guess difficulty is 7 for this. So for you
didn't water anybody's gardens on the way over?
I know. I'm
Just blasting someone's front yard.
Destroying the rose bushes.
I'm going to say because
presence isn't going to add anything to this.
Afraid not. But I'm going to say that because this is a new system and you see like dials and buttons and levers and stuff, it kind of seems like a puzzle. So your specialization of puzzles and games for wits does apply and will double any successes you get from rolling a 10. So roll 5 dice for me, please.
Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can follow up that initiative roll.
Hey! Oh,
I like
shit.
how it showed before. Oh, man,
Whoa!
okay. Wait, so that's like doubled? So like
6
10
successes on 5 dice. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You learned how to make it shoot root beer and shit. You're
Dude, if I could
there's like a sprinkler pattern.
If I could hit this dude with some A&W.
Here's the blood setting.
I'm going to say with 6 successes, that is going to...
I drowned this man.
That's going to add to the damage. I was going to say getting blasted with water is 2 bashing damage. I'm going to say because of your targeting and your timing and your expert use of this, I'm going to add
the puzzle.
5 to that. So that's 7 bashing damage. I'm going to see what he soaks real quick. One moment.
Oh, he's getting soaked, all right.
I walked right into that.
It's going to be more soaked than a BYU student.
Okay, so.
See what you did there.
Soak!
Is there.
Went from dry to drowning in an instant.
He already had some damage, and so does Zed, and I don't remember why. I think they got... Did you guys attack them, or did they get burned in the fire?
I mean,
they got burned in the fire?
Someone was trying to escape the house, and I think we weren't aware of who it was at the time, but 2 people escaped the house and were very fucking burned getting out of it.
Yeah, that's why this is aggravated damage. So as you get closer to them and you see them, you see that they're kind of visibly burnt around their heads and arms, like they just escaped from a burning building. As this guy is trying to do something spooky, you hit him in the head with this water cannon, totally knock him on his ass and send him skidding a little bit along the ground in the direction of Thumper's body. This has ruined whatever it was that he was trying to do. Darby, you start shooting at Zed. Give me a dexterity plus firearms roll.
All right. It's 5 plus 3 plus 1.
So that's 9 dice. Oh, and specialization of pistols applies here. So 9 dice with a specialization.
Specialization of pistols. It's rolling real slow. There we go.
Yeah, my
Specialization
Roll20
counts. 1,
super
2,
laggy.
3, 4 successes.
Okay, so it's going to be 3 extra dice for the damage roll. For a pistol, what is pistol damage?
I have 2 different pistols. One does 4 lethal. I have them in my chart here. I assume I'm using Sting, not Hulk. And doesn't have the dice?
That is a damage pool of 4.
4 damage dice.
For a pistol. You're going to add 3 to that, so roll 7 dice, standard difficulty, to see how much damage you do to Zed.
Looks like 3. 3 lethal.
3 lethal. 1 second. Let me do soak real quick. All right, and
Did you take his wound penalties into account?
I did. So you indeed hit Zed. You stick your pistol out through the slot in the door, and you see a little spot on his shoulder. Pow! Like the leather of the vest that he's wearing splits right there. He's knocked back a little bit. You see him turn and look at the hole in his motorcycle club's vest, and you see him, like, his face changes, and he looks not just angry, not just surprised, but offended all of a sudden.
He loved it, this, sure.
So Zed unloads on the windshield. It messes up the windshield. It makes it a little harder to see. None of the rounds pass through the bulletproof glass, but a bunch of them bounce off of the glass right in front of you. Augustyn, I want you to roll for your plants. They have, let's see, so they're going to try to grab, it's going to be dexterity plus brawl, so half of your willpower rounded down is...
So 3 willpower, dexterity, 1 less than my brawl would be 1, so 4. Dexterity is also 4. Is it 1 less than my dexterity as well?
Hang on a second.
Rounded down.
Hang on. Your dexterity is, or sorry, the Vine's dexterity is going to be 3. The Vine's brawl is going to be 1. So roll 4 dice for me for the Vines to grab this dude nearest to you.
Okay. Didn't you mention it's also half my willpower rounded down?
No, that's how you got 3.
The Vine's dexterity equals your permanent willpower.
Okay. So we got to the same number through different means. Okay. Yeah. So we've got 4 dice. Thank you. Looks like 3 successes.
3 successes.
3 successes. You successfully grab this guy and lift him up toward you. And that, I think, changes the roll for stabbing him. He is held. Hang on a second. Immobilized. You're going to add 2 dice to your attack roll. Give me a dexterity plus melee plus 2.
Sick.
So
look at you, pro gamer.
This feels so hands-on. I thought you were gonna like strangle him with the vines, or do that thing from the Avengers that the Hulk does to Loki. Just...
There's still
but no, you're getting in there. All right.
Just holding them still. Slicing them up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3 successes.
Total.
subtracting the one.
There's a 1 there too. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1 is 3. Yeah. So a knife is, I think, strength plus. 1 second. Strength plus 1. So roll strength plus 3 to see how much damage you do.
So total of 5 dice or
Correct.
2 dice plus 3. Okay, 5 dice.
3 damage. Dang, dude.
3 damage to this guy. Which he cannot soak because he is not mortal. Okay. Next up. So you command your plants to reach out and grab this guy, which allows you to, without getting up or moving or anything, allows you to leisurely stab this guy.
Leisurely.
In the head.
As you're lying down in
Like, ooh, in the head.
in the head, and it causes him. It opens up a big wound in his head. Blood pours down. And this guy looks very confused and terrified. Like he had just been getting psyched up for a certain kind of fight. And all of a sudden he is in a situation that he does not understand. And he knows that he is losing. So you see real panic in this guy's eyes. You hear some thumping and Reginald emerges from underneath the car. Let me get him back out. He scrambles back out, and he climbs out to like right in front of the headlights. The guy in black is supine. He is knocked on his ass. Is a bit of a distance away. Excavo is hanging back, does not yet have that trigger of someone opening the door. The other biker that's on the left, on the driver's side, comes up and tries to open the door and finds it to be locked. So this is the end of the round. Zed, looking at his bullet wound in his shoulder, quickly turns to everyone else, and they're like, and tells everybody, "Hey guys, I think it's on." And he gestures at the driver's seat. I assume that's Darby in there, showing up with like a tank or something, because you don't want to fight me one-on-one.
Darby honks like meep meep.
Yeah. I'm trying to blend in, like, ha, trying to.
And Darby is yelling back at him, "I know you were going to cheat. Boasted you were playing for cheating. You came to my house. You got to die."
And Zed turns to everyone else and says, "Looks like this Darby pussy doesn't want it to be one-on-one, so I guess we're all in." And we're back into declaring actions. The biker that is that just got stabbed is going to try desperately to just like get out of the vines. He's struggling against the vines. The biker who's trying to open up Darby's door sees that Darby was shooting out of it and is going to try to reach in and grab Darby's gun and take it from him. Excavo, what do you do?
Okay. So I had a thought of like a better option for myself, but my moment had passed. I had the idea of looking at the people who are next to me here and commanding them to restrain the bikers, restrain all bikers, restrain all unholy rollers, or something of that nature.
Given that you're
hold
next
them
to
down.
two of them, and there are a bunch of people on the sidelines, and 5 people in the demolition derby pit in play.
Like, I don't think I'm going to get to all of them.
I think this would make the most sense if you direct them to 1 or 2 specific bikers. Because otherwise they're just going to
Would it be a
pick
higher
someone at random.
difficulty to have them hold down Zed?
No.
Because they wouldn't believe me?
So I think the difficulty goes up if you're asking them to do something that could cause harm to them, like walking into traffic or something like that. But just like grabbing a person that they believe to be on their side, like a friend, would not trigger any of that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I will direct the folks next to me to restrain Zed. Not even to kill him, because Darby probably wants to do that.
Okay. For this mesmerize roll, give me a manipulation plus leadership roll, please. Oh, and the difficulty for that, because of your shy flaw and because you are interacting with strangers, is going to be increased by 2. What was your
Bunch of successes anyway.
roll here? So let's say 3, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, this is what you rolled is sufficient to do exactly what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay. These 2 people are immediately going to try to yes, which I suppose we kind of jumped ahead of things by having actually roll now, but those, yes, you did that, and they look like they're immediately going to try to do that.
Yeah, I think in future turns, at least right now, I might change my mind, but I might go down the line and subtly try to tell other people what to do. But cool, so they are coerced into restraining him.
Okay. All right. So the next person declaring their action is the guy in black who is going to try to get to his feet and he's going to try to get to his feet and do something magical in the direction of the car again.
Keeps waving his little hands.
Reginald pops up and sees Augustyn as the only target available to him. So he's going to try to scramble up to the top of the car and start attacking Augustyn. Augustyn, what do you declare?
I've got a bunch of vines up there. Are there sufficient conditions for me to try and slam down a verdant haven?
That's an interesting question. So normally you would need to be
It takes 10 minutes, right?
I don't think it takes 10 minutes, but I think it takes a few turns, like 3 turns or something. Normally you would do that in a forest, but I think that given that you've covered this vehicle with vines and there's like supposed to be a high density of them, you might be able to pull it off. How many turns? Hang on a second. Must be standing in a heavily vegetated area to use the power, which is debatable. It would take 3 turns.
It does not seem that I have that immediate time. I'd have the vines drop the wounded panicked man and attempt to just all vines just fucking stop, smother, whatever they gotta do to contain Reginald. And if successful, followed up with yet another head stab.
Oh, against Reginald?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they fail to grab him, I am bailing the fuck out. Like I am jumping off that vehicle with my rider's hand and getting the.
Oh, right, because you're not inside, you're outside.
Yeah, he's on the-
Yeah, I ain't about to get bit.
Wow. So
he's really bitey.
two quick things. There's a lot for me to
Yes.
try to juggle, and it's
I appreciate.
I'm gonna let some things
Juggling.
slip. One of them is where would you have put Paddington, your bear cub?
I would have honestly left him in the Escalade. If it's the expected
Which
escape vehicle,
I parked elsewhere.
yeah, just knowing that was going to be out of the way, I would have left him in safety.
Okay.
My squirrel.
I'll deal with the repercussions of him pissing and shitting on the Escalade's interior from Darby when that time comes.
I also forgot that Jade was in this scene. I rolled
Just hanging
initiative for Jade. Jade is
Right.
Yeah, Jade's between Reginald and the guy in black. She is actually asking Darby what she should be doing now. And she has her
she's in
like
the car.
sword at the ready.
Yeah. She's in the big vehicle.
Darby's like, we're about to make our move. Keep everybody off me and Zed. I'm gonna
Okay.
open the door. Hang on.
Okay, well, she her intention is to get out and get out like the back seat, like from the back seat, and attack the biker who is going for Darby's gun with her sword.
Darby waves her off. He's like, I got this one. I got a plan for that guy.
Okay,
So she
Jade,
can't attack anybody else. That's fine.
Jade holds her action for this this round. So Zed, seeing that he's not getting through the windshield with his gun, he intends to run up and climb on top of the hood of the vehicle and stand there where Darby would not be able to shoot him and attempt to taunt Darby out of the vehicle. Darby, what is your move?
So my intention is to, I'd like to split my dice, and I think I'll burn for celerity so I don't take a penalty for that. So the first thing I want to do is shock the guy that reached through the door by opening the door as hard as I can, with him on the outside of it and like slamming him, crushing him in between the open door and the front of the car. I looked at the picture. It does look like they open that way, the wheel well is like pointy. I think that would really hurt. So I am trying to just slam that guy, crush him with the car door with all my strength. When the door is open, I want to lunge at Zed and try to grapple him.
Okay, like tackle him.
Yeah. I don't think I can like, I think the order of operations has to be like grab and then try to bite or try to claw or something like that. Like I think I'm trying to
Biting requires
subdue him first.
Yeah, biting
Yeah.
requires like holding someone in a clinch or a chokehold or a tackle or something.
So I'm going for a grapple, which is my specialty.
Okay. And then Archibald, you are still on the water cannon. What do you do?
Let's get wet.
Who's your target?
Fire the water cannon.
Did we roll the? Did we have to roll damage for the last guy?
The last
He
guy
took
did
Wet.
take damage. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Not
Is
a
he-
tremendous amount, but like bashing damage.
It's all bashing, but a lot
Is
of
he
bashing.
completely wet now?
Yeah, I'd say he's absolutely wet. And a reminder about bashing damage. Whatever bashing damage makes it through a vampire's soak roll gets cut in half, rounded down. Also, mortals don't soak lethal damage, so that's also just a thing to keep in mind. But yeah, he's totally wet, and he took some damage. He got like blasted by like a fire hose in the face.
Okay, well, if he's totally wet, then I can move on to my next target. Is the little freak still under the car?
No,
No.
he's out and coming up to me.
Yeah, he's
Scrambling
attempting to
up the top
climb
of the
up.
car.
Yeah, the top of the car, which I imagine the water cannon is like in the very center of the roof of the vehicle, and Augustyn is beside, like right beside the water cannon. So if Reginald is running at Augustyn, he would also be running at the water cannon.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my shot at that guy.
just blast him.
I hate him.
Give me 1 second.
I hate him.
Wait, yeah, didn't Cram say that little freak's only in his like underwear or something?
Yeah,
A
I
little
think
freak.
so.
it's about to be real cold.
Okay, since when does Roll20 have ad breaks?
Huh?
That doesn't happen to me.
Mine just like refreshed for something, or it's like trying to load. I don't know what's
It's
happening.
just really, really slow to me. My
But it
browser
is
also has a
showing
couple of,
a thing and trying to get me to
blocks.
sign up for like premium.
You've got a little
Oh.
spinny icon, like it might be.
I think my
Something
internet
weird
is
going on.
probably not having a great time. Am I back?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
in
he's
Discord,
not
you're
left.
fine. You've never gone
Yeah.
anywhere. Now Excavo
Oh, right.
spinny icon.
Like,
I thought
am
you
back?
meant.
I just ran around the
on
world
all-
once. Did I make it?
I thought you meant on
You wanna
all
see it again?
accounts.
Let's do
I
it
was
again.
gone. Okay, I am
I
back
can say
on
every
roll
word in
22.
the dictionary
Guess
twice.
who's back? Back again.
Okay, is it
You know, I
5d10 again? Same as last time.
Ooh.
Yeah, standard difficulty. Actually, because he did so fucking well last time, I'll say difficulty of
Oh.
5.
Ooh. Okay.
Well,
2 more 10s. 3 more successes.
we got
so
some
we'll
more
have to see.
tens. Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I have the
Okay.
advantage too, right? So is it?
I'm gonna
So
say
it'd be 5
the,
successes.
the specialization
The specialty.
counted when you were trying to figure out how to do it for the first time.
To figure it out. Okay.
Doesn't
Okay.
count this
And now
time.
you
So
know.
that's 1, 2, 3 successes. And what did let me roll for damage that would add 2 to this.
I'm very convinced that if the freak is wet, that will somehow help Andy with what he's doing too. Because plants need water to grow
Plants-
or something.
It's got the electrolytes plants crave.
Yes. yes.
All right. So as Reginald
We're
is
filling this thing with Gatorade.
so at the control panel that you're at in, let's say, the back seat, you see that there are various cameras on the outside and there are various feeds. One of the cameras is on the water cannon, so you can see exactly what it is aiming at. you swivel it around to the front of the vehicle. You see in this kind of distorted fisheye lens, creepy ass Reginald scrambling over the front of the car and not looking right at the camera, looking to the side because that's where Augustyn is. Coming up to Augustyn. And you blast him square in the face. I am going to give him an opportunity to hang on to the vines, which to me sounds like dexterity plus athletics.
Get shot again.
And he thinks he wants that, but I'm not sure you do.
He thinks he wants it. That little freak don't know anything.
He's just thirsty. He wants a little sip.
Yeah, so hold the
walking around nothing but his underwear.
One success.
One success. So the way I was imagining doing this is...
Does he have wound penalties?
If he holds on with... Hold on one second. Actually, give that... the doesn't make a real difference here. You scored more damage successes than he scored hanging on successes. So what you see in the monitor is this little face just recede into the background as you blast it.
Hell yeah.
And he goes tumbling.
I wish it hit him so hard his head came clean off.
It'd be that close, maybe.
So take a gander at the map as he just goes flying across the battle map.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this thing's pretty powerful, and this was a little guy who didn't weigh much, so just physics dictates that he go pretty far. So Reginald is knocked the fuck out of the way. Let's see. And 1 second. So, Darby, what is it that you... Oh, yeah. So you're splitting your dice between, let's say, striking the biker and tackling Zed. So that is going to be...
Yeah.
The two things are dexterity plus brawl. And
well, I burned for celerity, so I shouldn't have to actually split.
Oh, yeah, the dice pool. It doesn't...
But, you know... but yeah, I want to do the door thing first, obviously. It's like the order of operations. Slam the door open.
I'm actually going to say...
the biker guy.
It makes more sense to me that is strength plus brawl, because there's not a lot of dexterity involved in just opening a door hard.
I was thinking strength. Yeah. So that's 7 strength dice plus 2 potence dice. 9 dice there for strength plus 4 for brawl.
So that's 13.
That's 13. Standard difficulty?
Yeah. You're going to turn this guy into soup.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's 8 successes.
Yeah.
Do you want chicken and gnocchi or minestrone? Those are the best options at the Olive Garden.
So, would you like to narrate this, or would you like me to?
Yeah. Well, no.
Given that it's an outstanding success,
I think that the effect that Darby is going for is that this dude could not be less significant to him. Like, he slams open the door as a dramatic, like, flourish to impress Zed. Like, he's not even looking at the guy. And he slams open the door as hard as he can because he wants it to make a loud noise, and just incidentally smooshes this dude into what I imagine is a really disgusting, exploding splat of a human. And it's not until the detritus of the death like starts to rain down that Darby even realizes that there was somebody out there. Like he looks over like, "Oh shit. What was that one of your friends? Dang." Just like didn't even realize that it was happening and then just shakes it off and goes for Zed.
I'm going to
So
give you
hopefully Zed is horrified.
I'm going to give you two narrative options. Either
Okay.
you can do that and the murder of the guy will prompt a degeneration roll, or what I was thinking of, and maybe murder is not the right word. You bested him in combat, but still. What I was imagining would happen would be you unlock the door, you kick it open so hard that the guy goes comically spiraling just out of the scene. It just launches him out of the demolition derby pit and he lands unconscious.
Also hilarious, and I'll take it.
Okay. So,
I'll take the flying guy because I imagine Reginald going flying and thinking that was going to be the end of it, and then this other dude flying further and like more quickly than Reginald just got launched. Like that's amusing to me.
so if you look at the map, the guy goes flying and bounces off the protective wall, like the low wall around the demolition derby pit, and is not moving. He seems to be knocked out. Your next action will be at the end of initiative.
Yep.
So Zed, not knowing you're going to do this, thinking that you're going to stay in the car, has to follow through on his action of how do I move this to the... How do I move Zed to the top layer of... Hang on a second. Let me tweak this.
Oh.
He's still going to taunt me after that? He's going to get up on the roof of the car and taunt Darby? Good luck, bud.
Well, as everyone's declaring their actions, everyone does all these things at the same time. So he jumps
Right.
up on the hood of the ride control vehicle basically as you are stepping out of it. So awkwardly, he now has the high ground.
What about the people I sent over to restrain him?
They are they follow
Are they gonna hop
you,
up there and
they follow you in the initiative order. I'm going to call them Rando 1 and Rando 2. And they are going to be chasing after Zed here in a second. So Zed hops up. Zed hops up on the hood of the car, and then looks sees Reginald climb up right next to him, and then be blasted off by the water cannon. He looks up at the water cannon, surprised. Looks up at Augustyn, surprised, and looks down at Darby getting out of the vehicle, surprised, and he looks kind of torn between what he wants to take out first, but he's definitely eyeing Darby with a great interest. All right. So that is Darby's first move. So Zed climbed up. Augustyn, you have dropped the biker that you were grappling with your vines. Your intentions to grab Reginald were thwarted with the vines. Thwarted by the water cannon. So you actually cannot take an action in this turn because everything you declared is no longer possible. Reginald
Hellified.
Reginald is flat on his ass, unable to move at the end of the demolition derby pit. Jade is holding her action this time.
Well, now there's an open door. I don't know what she was waiting for. Like Darby told her that,
Oh.
I'm going to open the door. I'm going to get the guy by the door. And then he did. So I don't know if she was waiting on that.
Darby pops out of the vehicle to just be right behind Darby.
Jay does. Okay, great.
Yeah. The guy in black. Let's see. Hang on a second. The guy in black is going to roll something. 7. What are his stats for this? That's going to be 4. 8. Difficulty 7.
Oh no, that seems bad.
He's very bad.
4 successes.
This is how he rolls dice.
Okay. So, to anyone who is paying attention to this guy in black who is, again, soaking wet, you see him doing something with his arms that seems kind of magical. And something very strange happens around the vehicle. When as you're looking out through the windows, they start to seem a little tinted. The shadows around them start to elongate and get a little darker. And Darby and Jade and Excavo would notice this being on the outside of the vehicles. The shadow that is underneath the vehicle seems to elongate and creep up around the outside of it. You see 4 writhing, thick, what you could describe as tentacles emerge from underneath the vehicle, like there's like an octopus made of shadow and smoke underneath the vehicle that is extending its tentacles up over to reach the top of it. These things, you've never seen anything like it before. These look both solid and immaterial at the same time. Think of a lot of the visual effects they put on like Noob Saibot in the new Mortal Kombat games. So this being such an alien, strange and frightening and obviously very dangerous thing that's happening, this is going to require a courage roll from anyone who is seeing it for the first time. Excavo can see this. Darby can see this. Jade can see this. Augustyn can see this. So everyone, standard difficulty, but give me a courage roll, please.
My courage.
Is there a reason that I
Courage.
did not see it, or did you just not list me?
You are inside the vehicle looking at the monitors. It's not really coming up.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right on.
Oh, my courage is 3. Okay. Had it written separately.
Unfazed. I've seen tentacles before.
We are brave motherfuckers.
Oh,
All right. What'd you guys get?
Everybody passed.
3
8,
successes.
4, 8.
Everybody passed?
It's
Brave
true.
motherfuckers.
Everybody passed except for Jade. These things emerge from underneath the vehicle. Again, they look like they're made of solid ink, but also they're kind of shimmering, and there's this mist around them that makes them look like both solid and kind of immaterial. It's hard to describe. Jade looks at these things, and I'm gonna roll to see if she runs. Let's say on a high roll, she runs back into the vehicle. On a low roll, she runs away from the vehicle. So I'm gonna roll 1d10 for this, and that is low. So she starts running away from the vehicle.
Which
Probably
direction?
a better
Just
outcome.
directly away from it.
South. Yeah.
Yep.
Just directly away from the vehicle.
Yep.
She would have come out the driver's side door. Okay. I guess she'd be, yeah, she'd
It's on the
outrun
map.
me. Like, I can't catch up to her.
Oh yeah, she's probably dead on sprint.
Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
like trying to figure this out.
So one second.
Well, shit.
Ooh,
Like the built-in sensor.
Ooh, okay.
Why?
So he's gonna need to spend a blood to get one of these tentacles to even reach what he's going for.
Ooh.
So one of the tentacles extends another 6 feet. It's now a full 12 feet, and it is grabbing onto the water cannon, trying to just like get control of it and twist it away from anybody, so it's not aiming at anybody. It is going to roll. What should the difficulty of manually doing this? I'm going to say
12.
This is motorized, so I think it's. I'm going to call it like difficulty is 7 to get to maintain control over where it is pointing, regardless of what Archibald's trying to do inside.
I think it could be higher.
Could be. 1 second. All right, and rolling for that.
Oh my god.
Archibald, on the inside of the vehicle, you notice that the camera that is attached to the water cannon, it looks obscured. There's some sort of shadow over it, and all of a sudden, the controls are not responding, and it is not pointing where you want it to. It's pointed just off into the distance where nobody is at the moment.
That's unfortunate.
Excavo, you commanded those other two to run up and grapple Zed. Those two are going to do that now.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
see. This is going to be contested, but also this is there are multiple attackers, which affects things. Hang on a second. Multiple opponents. +1 difficulty to attack and defense. So, so his defense is going to go up. So they are going to do dexterity plus. What was your exact wording? To hold Zed in place?
Restrain Zed.
Oh yeah, her exact wording.
Okay. So they're gonna run up and just try to like bear hug him. So it's gonna be strength plus brawl for both of them. And one of them gets, both of them get no successes, unfortunately. So both of them run up and are bothering Zed, but don't successfully get their hands around him. We'll say that's because he had already leapt up on the vehicle at that point, and they just couldn't grab him in time. All right. So let's see. The second
Like
biker,
as they're running up, I'm like not gonna like just stand by myself. I will move down the line to blend in, just
Yeah.
to stand next to other people.
Yeah, that makes sense. We'll move you, and then those other two, let's move them close to where. Shit, where are you? It's cool when people do this, and then there's just like a designated Roll20 person. It's like, hey, move those people around.
Oh.
All right. So move them. The biker on the passenger side of the vehicle intended to break free of the vines, but they released him on their own because Augustyn was intending to use all of them on Reginald, who's no longer nearby. Darby, it is your turn. You are attempting to grapple Zed. Is that
I'm
right?
also trying to grapple Zed, and I'm talking mad shit while I'm doing it.
Okay. Is this a tackle, or is this just like a bear hug? Describe it for me.
I don't think I would have enough leverage for like a full-on tackle. I feel like I'm trying to just
above you at the moment.
Yeah. So I think the best I could do is, and I think I would jump up on the hood with him, but try to just grab him and hold his arms down. I think I'm trying to set him up to fuck with him next time. Either go for a bite or fuck with his jacket and trigger him.
All right. Give me a strength plus brawl roll, and you can apply your potence to this.
All right. So that is 7 plus 4 plus 2. 13 again.
Ooh.
I think all those count. Grappling is my thing.
Oh wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 1.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 successes.
10 successes?
I believe that's 10.
That's obscene. Well, his dice pool for this, oh shit, is with a, you know what? No. His dice pool for this happens to be 11, so it is possible for him to best you. And he did not.
Didn't get it.
So he will be immobilized until he rolls more successes than you for this hold. You successfully have immobilized Zed, grabbing onto him. All right. Back up to declaring actions. So the biker that Augustyn was messing with, let me just move Augustyn closer to where he should be. Oh, the fucking car overlaps with everyone's things. Okay, sure. So that biker is he just got stabbed by Augustyn. He is going to try to climb up on the vehicle, and also he's going to try to get Augustyn he's gonna try to climb on his back and get Augustyn in a headlock. The
Am I?
oh,
I'm still on top of the vehicle. Yeah.
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 So he's trying to climb onto the vehicle and then onto my back.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Up next, the two people being mind controlled by Excavo are going to they're going to try to also immobilize Zed, which is going to be easier because Darby beat them to it.
We're helping.
Darby's, let me
Hell
move-
yeah.
let me move Darby real quick. So let's see. So that's what they're trying to do. Excavo, what are you doing?
Okay, so I've seen the tentacle, the whatnots coming out. I, at that moment, after rolling to be brave, I would try and look at potentially who would have been doing that, if somebody's doing that. Is this guy, like, obviously, like,
Oh yeah.
There
doing
aren't
some
a
sort
lot
of
of
physical
people.
movement to, like...
Yeah, there aren't a lot of people on the field, and you clock him pretty easily. The tentacles are black
Okay.
and shadowy. He's dressed all in black. He's not being super subtle about it.
So then the next group of people I go to, I tell them I want to give them a command to go after him.
Okay.
Can I tell them to kill him? Would they do that?
You can tell them that. Yeah. It would require, because the anticipation.
'Cause that seems, yeah.
Because when you say, like, hey, attack this person, they're going to assume the other person's going to attack them back. That introduces the possibility of, like, harm will come to me if I do this, which requires more successes on your dominate roll. The closer you get to like 5 successes, the more comfortable you can get the person with doing something that might cause them some sort of harm. You can't, under any circumstances, have them do something that is, like, obviously suicidal. But attacking that guy, if you say, like, kill that guy, 4 successes should be enough to do it.
If they were to restrain him, that would probably break his concentration.
It makes sense that he would be distracted by being restrained. You have no way of knowing if that would affect the power that he's using right now, though. So maybe
I would not.
Oh, hey, you did mention at the. Oh no, you wouldn't have any forewarning about. So the free yes or no question. Don't I remember that you didn't ask a question and you wanted to save it for later, or did you come up with one?
The last question I asked was if Jade trusted us.
Oh
as a
yeah,
group.
that is right. Okay, well I think that wouldn't help here anyway. So yeah, you can tell them.
I think that was what I had asked when I had thought about it. So I'd asked these people to restrain him, like restrain this other guy. I'm like, okay, that seemed to work. That seemed to be something I can do easily. I think I would do that again.
Okay.
And I would ask, I don't know how many people are here. 3, 2?
You're right next to 2 people.
Okay. Yeah, I would, to those 2 people, restrain him. I don't know his name. That one with the robe and the
guy in black.
I just got a message from Steve.
Frozen Steve. He's so still. Oh, not anymore. Now
I just got a message from him.
Yeah.
His computer crashed.
Yeah. I didn't want to interrupt you while you were choosing a thing.
No.
I was gonna let everybody
No, you're
know.
fine. Yeah, I would just tell them to restrain. That I assume they would easily know who I'm talking about. The guy in the black with
Guy in black. Okay.
Yeah, they're to also restrain him.
So that guy is he's gonna, it looks like he is staying in place, and his tentacles, one of them seems to be locked in and is just keeping the water cannon pointed in a certain direction. The other three, one of them doesn't do anything, and then the two, let's say there are two on the passenger side, two on the driver's side. On the passenger side, one of them's grabbing the water cannon, the other is idle. On the driver's side, both of those are going to... one of them is going to try to restrain Darby. How would a chain of... This is so many characters trying to grab each other. One of them is going to try to restrain Darby, and then the other is going to try to hit Darby. So you see one kind of coming up like it's going to try to wrap around Darby's waist, and another seems to be winding up for a like a whip-like action to hit Darby. Can Steve hear us? Is he back?
I can hear you. Probably lost the audio file, unfortunately, up until this point. Stinks.
Oh, that's okay.
I just see a black screen.
Yeah, I think my XSplit is messed up.
Oh no.
Camera's working at least.
I see your dog.
Why she's in the door like a creep.
She's a little creep. That freak.
Actually, I'm going to change my mind about his declared action. With both of the doors open on the driver's side, the two tentacles on the driver's side are going to snake into the car and try to find Archibald and pull him out.
No. Why would they do that to me?
Ready for that?
I'm nice.
Up next, Jade. Well, I guess they're what Archibald sees is the tentacles start snaking into the car and kind of like doing this. Like they can't see who's in the car, but they suspect someone else is in the car. So they're gonna look around for someone to grab and pull out. You don't see them like clocking you and immediately going for you. They're like kind of searching around. Like imagine you're in a canoe or something and there's a curious octopus underneath that's kind of trying to figure out if there might be food up there. Jade is under the effects of Rotschreck and is just running out of the scene. Reginald is going to... I think he's going to go for Augustyn again. Just the same thing as before, scrambling up the car, trying to get on Augustyn and trying to bite him. What are Augustyn and his vines doing?
The vines. So old boy's he's trying to get up against the vehicle. Like he's trying to clamber up it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to jump on the hood next to Zed and then just continue in a beeline straight for you.
Okay, so he's already walking towards the warm embrace of the vines.
Oh yeah.
I'd like the vines to just like grab and constrict him to the vehicle.
Okay.
And does it look to me like the guy who cast the tentacles is like having to focus on the tentacles? Is he still like in his magic zone? Does he look like he's focused on it?
You would have a better chance at being able to figure some of this out. So, it's an unfamiliar power, so it's a higher difficulty, but give me I'll say intelligence plus occult roll. That'll be 8 dice.
8 dice. Let's go. I'm so fucking smart. Uh, 2 6s, an 8, and a 10. Two sixes, 3 6s, 2 8s, and a 10.
Yeah, that's at least 6. Yeah, it's like 6 successes. Um, what you see from this guy, whom I could rotate around. Yeah. What you see from this guy is it seems to have taken a bunch of concentration for him to summon these things, but as soon as they popped up, his arms dropped. He wasn't narrowing his eyes anymore, and now it looks like he's just kind of hanging back and more or less observing them. You would expect to see a bit more of like if he were puppeteering them actively. Whereas like he has to like exert his magical will in order to get them to do anything at all. You would expect to see some signs of that in his body and in his face. What you saw is that he already did the hard part, and now it kind of reminds you of your Rooter's hand. Now they're just kind of acting like limbs of his. So you are under the impression that these things will probably still be in play, even if he is distracted from controlling them.
Totally fine. So I want the vines to try to constrict the head-stabbed biker against the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to try to make a running leap towards that dude. And if my vines succeed in constraining Biker 2 against the vehicle, I'm going to plant my dominant right foot firmly against his skull to use him as the thing that propels me off, theoretically forcing him to headbutt the side of the vehicle with, just insult to injury.
I'm envisioning it. That's amazing. So you are trying to do 2 things. You are going to try to Mario jump off of the skull of the biker, causing him damage while he is immobilized, and then land on the guy in black. Like knock him over?
Not on. I don't fancy I'm that close to him that I could knock him over. Like, I don't think I'm athletic enough to reach him. I'm just trying to, I'm gunning as hard as I can for him, and I know from my height, it's basically going to have to be a jump to get to the ground anyway, so I'm using the jump to make some distance. I am bolting with intent to, tackle this fucking guy and engage in violence.
There is an actual formula for how far you can jump horizontally. I think that you are just eyeballing it. I think that you are all close enough together at this scale that you can jump off of the vehicle and end up within striking distance of the guy in black.
Cool. Perfect. If I don't have to run, then I'm not going to run. I'm going to jump and land as close to that guy as I can and engage in some motherfucking violence. I don't expect that's all of my available actions, so I won't be able to start violence until the subsequent turn.
Okay. You can split your dice pool, but that would come with disadvantages. Okay. So Zed is Zed is being grappled by Darby. That successfully
And
happened.
potentially two others.
How are you holding Zed?
I guess it really matters whether I get flank or behind bonuses, but my intention was just bear hugs to keep his arms immobile so that I could go in for the bite.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So, and you are also on the hood
Came to
of
my
the car.
home. That's right.
Let me move both of you so you're both on the hood of the vehicle. So now you're both up there. Zed, with his pistol still in his hand, is going to try to shoot you. His arms aren't really free, so he's going to try to shoot you in the dick. Because his arms are down here.
Okay.
So that's leg,
low
pelvis. Literally, yes. So you're face to face. He just smiles, and you could tell as he's like maneuvering his gun, he's gonna try to just shoot you a bunch in or about the genitalia. Let's 1 second. Okay. And I think he wants to. Yeah, he's going to try and do that a bunch. Cool. Darby, what do you do?
Well, I would like to burn for celerity again and split my action. One action to dodge the shots to the balls, where I'm just trying to like Elvis shimmy my pelvis away from the bullets while holding on with my upper body. And then I'm going to try to bite him. And I believe I get some bonuses to biting when he's grappled.
Yeah, I think that is correct.
Wrote in my notes. Yeah. +1 to hit, +1 to damage.
So you're splitting your dice pool between dodging and biting?
Well, I'm burning for celerity, but yes, that's right.
Oh, okay.
So I'm doing a full action of both things. And Zed is not trying to escape, so he's just grappled and immobilized.
Correct.
Just pulling the trigger.
Yes. And Archibald, you are inside the vehicle. Two of these weird shadow tentacles are searching around in the vehicle. What do you do?
Was that addressed to me?
Yes.
Sorry, Franklin was knocking and I had to let him in the room. So I did not hear that. Well, now that I can't use my cool water gun and there are tentacles trying to get me, I think my real option is to either fight the tentacles or flee the vehicle. I think I would try to sickle the tentacles. Do I also, now that I am seeing them though, do I have to do the check thing?
I'll be damned. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, give me a standard difficulty courage roll for you. That is going to be 3 dice. Made it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That's surprising since my character is so scared all the time.
So what action do you declare?
I'm gonna I'm gonna sickle these tentacles. They seem like one of the most sliceable parts of anatomy to exist in this world.
Well, your options are you can, if you want to attack both of them, you can split your dice pool or burn blood to activate your celerity.
I'll activate celerity. I mean, heck, what do I have celerity for if I'm not going to burn for it?
Well, then you have. I saw that you had 7 blood points. So that would bring you down to 6.
I think that's right.
Not mistaken.
Okay.
And that gives you a total of 3 attacks. So I assume you are going to attack one of the tentacles once and the other one twice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Does it matter which one? Yeah.
no, they're both they're
much.
coming at you.
Yeah, they're kind of. Yeah.
All right, so so the 2 celerity actions are going to be at the end of the round.
Okay.
And give me a dexterity plus melee roll.
But none of my I burned for celerity, but potence or celerity
so you don't get to add it
are
to
not
your
added to
rolls.
this, right? Okay.
No. You get one or the other. Multiple
Just
actions
checking.
or bonuses to your rolls.
Type. Cool. Just checking. I got some.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. That gives you 4 extra rolls for damage. So roll strength plus 5. So for you, that is going to be, you're going to add your potence. That's going to be 6 plus 5 is roll 11 dice for how much damage you do in your first attack.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I always forget that fucking Archibald's literally a fighter archetype.
6
Yeah.
successes.
Your
I'm a
sickle,
melee guy.
your sickle comes out, goes right through one of the tentacles, cutting it in half. The severed part falls off, falls onto the floor of the vehicle and disappears into shadow. And the rest of the tentacle you see withers away and disappears, leaving only the
Hell
second
yeah,
tentacle in there.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Next up is
Okay, I'm gonna try to get the other one.
next action is going to be that's going to be at the celerity actions are going to be at the end of the round. Darby is going to be trying to bite. That is going to be dexterity plus brawl plus 1. You have an increased accuracy because you're grabbing onto the person.
So that's 10, I believe.
That sounds right. Dexterity, you got 5. Brawl is 4. Yeah, 10.
Like 3 successes. I don't.
Yep.
Do I get my
Yeah.
grappling specialization?
I think that does not apply to the bite, because biting is not
Makes
a
sense.
traditional grappling move.
Fair.
Let me check and see if there is a soak roll involved here. How many successes do you get? You said 3?
3.
Fuck. Your fangs sink into the neck of Zed. And you get a nice chunk of his flesh that you carve out.
That's honestly kind of kinky.
You taste his blood in your mouth. Not enough to get like bloodbound or anything like that, but like there's an explosion of gore, and he obviously takes a tremendous amount of damage. Um, he then
Darby's just like screaming in rage after he does it, just like bestial, terrifying, just like fury at succeeding in his goal, not really paying attention to anything around him, just basking in the blood and gore. This is what he wanted. You know, he's getting his foretold conquest.
So let's see how well you can dodge these shots. Give me a dexterity plus athletics roll. Do you remember in the LARP when just dodge was its own ability? Which was just like just a catch-all, like everyone needs tons of dodge. So everyone's like late stage characters were just Olympic level dodgers for no reason.
Yeah, just full Matrix shit. I think I got 9 dice on this.
Yes, I believe that's right.
Oof. No successes.
No successes on this first one. And let's see what he is going to roll.
And he has some serious wound penalties now, I reckon. You just got to be rules lawyer wound penalty, man.
And the difficulty is up because he is held.
Being grappled. Yeah.
Double check.
I think that's minus 1.
Just a sudden drop in blood pressure, just hemorrhaging.
We got here 1, 2.
2 successes.
And let's see. Roll another one of those. 4 damage, and let's see.
It's like 2 successes again.
2 lethal. Darby, go ahead and try to soak that with your stamina, which is now 4, plus your fortitude, which is 5. So roll 9 dice to try to soak 2 lethal.
Nothing. Botch soaked roll.
All right. So Zed shoots you in the dick for 2 lethal.
Burn 2 blood to heal reflectively.
All right.
I think that is my maximum blood that I can spend this turn.
That is actually, hang on 1 second here. I think there is a roll to if you don't have full concentration, which you don't, you have to roll stamina plus survival to be able to do that in the moment. Difficulty 8. Do you still want to burn 2 blood to attempt to heal?
What happens if I fail the roll?
If you fail the roll, you lose the blood and you don't heal. If you botch, that means you lose extra blood and you take extra damage from fucking up the attempt to heal yourself. It's kind of it gets risky if you don't have full concentration.
No, I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Stamina
So
plus
it's
survival.
stamina
difficulty-
plus what?
Plus survival difficulty 8. So that's gonna be 4 dice.
Can I burn a temporary willpower point for a guaranteed success?
Yes. If you burn a temporary willpower point, you don't need to roll.
Great. I'm going to do that.
All right, you're down to 4 willpower. And that brings your blood to... Was it at 14?
I'm showing 12.
So that brings it down to 12. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Augustyn, that is your move. Let's see if your vines can restrain the biker. You will need to give me a
4 dice again, yeah?
4 dice, and then he's going to oppose that roll.
Cool. Let's see. 2 successes.
2.
And does he suffer any disadvantage for like being head stabbed?
Yes, he would.
Woo!
So how many successes did you get? 1, 2?
2.
And he got none, so he
No
is
defense.
fully grappled, and he's now up against the vehicle.
All right, it's all come to this.
So now you are going to try to kick him while he is... I'm going to say I'm going to make you roll for it, but it's going to be like a very easy difficulty. We'll say like difficulty of 4 to stomp on him in his head as you are jumping off of him toward the guy in black. So that is going to be dexterity plus brawl. It's a kick, sure.
Cool. So 6 dice. Let's go. Almost botched. 2 successes in spite of the ones.
I see 1 success.
Said difficulty 4?
A difficult. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. So 2 successes. So for your damage, roll strength plus 1, please.
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. I
3.
apologize. All right. Strength plus 1. I am not a strong man, but I have weight and gravity.
Oh, no.
Nothing. Complete nothing.
Wow.
You rolled.
I've never seen anything
ones.
like that.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit, dude.
That's the
He was getting
botchiest
hit
you
in the
can
face with
botch.
his dice earlier. Wow.
Do you hurt yourself in confusion?
Well, I mean, this was like a damage roll, wasn't it? Can you botch a damage roll?
Yeah.
Fuck.
No. That was the 2-hit roll.
It's the most.
Oh, no.
Oh, that was
Right.
damage.
Was it? Hang on a second.
No,
No,
that was
'cause,
damage.
That's
Oh
damage.
yeah. Oh, you're totally right. He did the dexterity plus brawl roll. His damage.
Yeah,
was
so he's
botched.
hitting him for...
You manage to, like, you do kick him. You kick him out of the vines. He is no longer in the vines. He takes no damage, but he's very confused and he's on the ground. No longer restrained by the vines.
That's
That
unfortunate.
tracks.
Let's see if I can.
Wow, what a roll.
And you land in range of the guy in black. So next up, Reginald is still trying to run directly at Augustyn, and
This fucking guy.
he is gonna do his usual thing. He's gonna try to run up to Augustyn, grab Augustyn's leg, and be set up to start biting him in the next round. So Reginald runs up, and there's an attempt to just grab onto Augustyn. I'm going to call it dexterity plus brawl. And let's see what he's going to roll for this. And he
Oh!
grabs onto Augustyn's leg and holds on tight.
Is there any opposition roll, or does this just happen?
There was no defensive action declared on Augustyn's part. So you just kind of let it happen. Jade continues to run away from the scene. The guy in black is didn't declare any action. He's just hanging back and observing what's happening. One of the other tentacles is going to try to find Archibald. And that is going to be it doesn't really have the stats for searching for stuff. So I'm going to say just standard difficulty. I'm going to roll 1d10, and as it's flailing around, we'll just see 6 through 10. This is going to bonk into Archibald. 1 through 5, it doesn't know where Archibald is. Bonks into Archibald, is now aware that there is a passenger in the back of the vehicle. Excavo, you are trying to dominate the two people that you are closest to run up and grab the guy in black. Give me I gave you a twofer last time. I think because it would have made sense that you would have had time to do it twice before any of this stuff, because you were on the scene before the car even drove up. I'm gonna say, do you want to only do can you split your dice pool with non-physical actions like dominate? That I'm not sure about. I think that is, let's say I'll allow it here. Do you want to split your dice pool and be a little less likely to successfully dominate two people, or do you want to only target one person and have it more likely that you succeed?
I would target one person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure that I succeed.
So give me a manipulation plus leadership roll. Difficulty of, this will be 8. Because these are strangers. Let's see how
Difficulty
many.
of 8?
Yes. Standard difficulty, but it goes up by
difficult.
It goes up by 2 if it is a social interaction with strangers, which this is. So you have 1 success. You are trying to get them to grapple. Was it to
the man
kill
making
the
the
guy?
tentacles?
Yeah.
No, it was to restrain.
Restrain. Okay. You see one person nod and run up to run over to the guy in black to attempt to restrain him.
Okay.
I'm going to call
Cool.
that person Rando 3. And that person runs over and gonna say they act on your same initiative. I don't think we need to wait until the next round for that. They immediately move and try to grab that guy. So let's do another quick roll here. And they run up and they have their arms around him. They're hugging him. It doesn't look like a very tight hold, but for the moment, they're very non-committally grabbing onto the guy. Let me move that individual. 1 second. Oh, nope.
They moved the earth to accomplish.
I feel the earth.
Roll 20 is tricky sometimes.
Fantastic. Great.
There we go. And
So laggy.
moved that person. Next up, and they succeed. Next up is the biker that just got out of the vines was going to try to get Augustyn in a headlock. Augustyn is now kind of easier to access. So 1 second here.
Didn't he fall to the ground though? Like he was restrained and then knocked loose and fell.
Yeah. Okay. So this is, there are mechanics for that. There's a roll you can do where if you roll well enough, you pop up without losing a turn.
Not like just a steadfast, like prone.
Upon being knocked
rule.
down on a successful dexterity plus athletics roll, a knockdown character can get up immediately, but has -2 initiative in the next turn. On a failure, getting up takes a whole turn. So let's see his dexterity plus athletics minus wound penalties.
Reginald should have made 2 of those rolls.
One second.
He got hit by a car and he got knocked by the water gun.
There's some rolls that are happening behind the scenes here. So, gets up, but his action is going to be delayed. Not enough to matter here. So he is actually able to attempt to get you in a headlock. So he's going to attempt that now. And
Gently and bad weapon attempt to.
And he jumps up, and he from behind he gets you in a headlock. All right. Celerity actions. Archibald has 2 more attacks against that last tentacle in the right control vehicle. That's going to be dexterity plus melee.
Oh no.
2 successes and 2 ones. So that's no successes for that first one, but you have 1 more celerity action. So just roll that one more time.
Thank you, celerity. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Remarkably better.
Thank you, celerity.
5, 6.
Wow.
I love you, celerity.
So it's going to be strength plus 6 plus your potence. So that is
it was 11 last
strength
time.
plus 9. So that's 12. A total of 12 dice.
Whip his ass, Seabass.
12
He's so dead.
ones.
Yes.
Yes.
3, 4,
So
5.
exactly like the last one, you slice your sickle through it, and it disapparates. It comes apart, disappears. Little wisps of it float away into the wind. Both of those
This is
are
like
gone.
the first time I've used my sickle instead of my hammer, like in this entire campaign. Maybe I need to use that more.
And
Lethal damage is superior to bashing damage mechanically in the game.
Well, in that case. You're about to see a whole new Archie.
So Darby already did his celerity action, which was the biting.
Was dodging.
Biting.
Well,
yeah,
my action was.
They were all kind of at
really
the same
matter.
time, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
But
I don't get to do anything else because I got all my dice to dodge being shot in the dick, and it didn't work.
Yes. Remind me how many dice you had for dodging.
How many dice I had for dodging? Quite a few. I want to say 9 dice for dodging.
Sounds right.
Yes.
So roll one less than that.
botched
Roll 8 dice to see how well you dodge this second shot that comes from Zed.
Okay. Why is it fewer dice?
Because you are spending your whole
5.
turn. You're using a whole dexterity action for. I took that to be like you're dodging the whole time while you're biting, and when you, I'm using the same mechanics as like if you spend a whole turn just defensively, you have a defensive action against every attack.
Each subsequent attack. Sure.
Each one, yeah.
But you lose a dice each time.
Yeah.
No problem. 5 successes. 6 successes.
6 of them. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4, 7, 5. Okay. So this is going to be dice pool of this.
3 successes.
3 lethal. Go ahead and roll to soak 3 lethal. That is. Remember your stamina is now.
Well, what was my successes? What was my successes all about?
Oh shit! Yeah. Sorry.
I don't think you hit me.
Yes. So the second shot, you do successfully squiggle out of the way, and it just like glances off of a belt buckle and does not hit you. Is that? Yes. Yeah, that's correct. I got my brain all scrambled up there. And that is the end of this round. So where we are right now is, so Archibald is in the vehicle, having just killed the 2 tentacles. Darby just grappled and bit Zed. Zed is at the moment not trying to get out of the hold and has shot Darby once. Augustyn is now being held by the second biker number 2, and is also being held by Reginald.
Yeah.
And is within striking distance of the man in black. The vines were
hugged.
His leg is being hugged by Reginald. The biker.
No. I'm sorry. I mean, the man in black is being hugged by the 2 folks being dominated.
That's right.
Yes.
Gently hugged.
Hugged by one person.
Randos.
The vines have most recently been told to grab onto biker number 2 and hold on to him. So that's what they're going to try to continue to do. Reginald is grabbing Augustyn's leg. Jade is running. The 2 remaining tentacles are grabbing the water cannon, and then the other one is just kind of hanging out. Excavo seems to be continuing to go around convincing everyone to be on their side.
It's working.
Very persuasive.
2 of the random people dominated by Excavo are still trying to grab Zed. Third one is grabbing
man in black.
the guy in black. The first 2 did not succeed in grabbing Zed, right? I think they did not.
That's right. They no
They were
successes
like,
on their first attempt.
He was up there, and then the second attempt.
And the second biker is headlocking Augustyn. So here is just the rat king of people grabbing each other. On the right side of the battle map, we have random person grabbing the man in black next to Augustyn, who is being held by Reginald and the second biker, who is next to some vines who are going to try to grab him. If they succeed, then Reginald, Augustyn, a biker, and some vines will all be in the same mass. On the southwestern side of the battle map, we have Darby grabbing Zed and possibly 2 other random people also grabbing Zed. And then Archibald was almost grabbed by 2 tentacles, killed both of them, but there's still 2 tentacles in play, one of which is grabbing something, the water cannon. I suggest, since we're at almost 3 hours, this is a good place. This is a good stopping point for the session.
Let's do it.
Maybe the 2 masses of people grabbing each other could maneuver closer and then just be one big ball of... I'm imagining that theater game where like everyone grabs someone else's hand and then maneuver around to untangle. You know what I'm talking about.
Right,
but like you're also
classic.
trying to kill each other.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. That was a lot. So we have experience points to give out. Does anyone have any ideas of what they would spend their experience points on?
I got a real shocker for you.
You're going to save yours for Fortitude 6?
That's right. How many more do I need?
You are currently 12 shy.
All right.
Excavo is 1 shy of being able to afford Obfuscate level 4. Archibald is
Wait,
3.
how many points do we get?
2 per session at the moment.
I thought it was 3.
It was 3
it hasn't
before,
been 3
but
in a long time.
after we shifted to, and I think I may have accidentally given you 3 in some recent thing, but whatever. There was like moving from Act 1 to Act 2 and less experience, which is it's slowing down a bit. And Archibald is 3 shy of being able to afford Majesty, which is for the 5th level
So
of presence.
dope.
And Augustyn's trying to save up for the 1st level of Another Path, and he is 1 shy of being able to afford that twice over. You have 13 points. Is there anything else you would like to spend your experience points on, Augustyn?
So I don't necessarily need 2 paths. I have done a lot of physical fighty stuff. I know I can't do melee because it's been too recent. I took little notes on what happened when I got the point. I tried to pull Death's head apart while we were fighting, so I can't do melee.
You can.
The only
in
thing that
fact,
would make sense to me.
I think that the new rule that I shifted to, just to make this less cumbersome, upgrades within the same category must be at least 10 sessions apart. The last time that you got another dot, when you got your first dot of melee, was like 34 sessions ago. So you are good to get another one.
Do we happen to have a date for the last time I did Brawl?
You are also good for Brawl. That was 35 sessions ago.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
35
How many-
sessions ago.
How many points would it be to get
I'm
my
just
third
Impressed
dot
you
in
have that
Brawl?
kind of data.
True.
4 points for your third dot of Brawl.
I would like to get my third dot of Brawl, because all my plant fighting scales off of that, and I just fucking Mario jumped off a guy. That was pretty cool. And I stabbed a dude in the head. Seems
Just
pretty solid to
imagining
me.
the noise.
All right.
Yeah, you got involved.
Any other expenditures? Cool. Any other last notes about this this fucking crazy session?
It's
I'm
madcap.
not
I can't wait
familiar.
to see how it ends.
I wasn't really familiar with bulletproof glass, and I was kind of shocked that it shattered. And I looked it up, like, oh, it actually still shatters. I didn't know that. I learned something.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Like it has like more material there to like slow down.
I think there's something about the shattering that absorbs more of the force and like makes it
Kinetic energy.
There's like layers of plastic in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I
You should
uploaded
just
images of
make
all the stuff in
windows
my
out
servers
of,
to the chat.
I do appreciate all the work that a session like this takes. So thank you for coordinating that and letting us be fun and chaotic and fucking whimsical like we've been.
Blake
Hey,
said
nobody
something
said
last.
anything about tentacles until Graham made them happen. Oh, I was just saying they should simply make the windows out of Kevlar. Then they would be truly bulletproof.
They should make the whole thing out of those indestructible black box
Yeah.
material
Kevlar
for
windows.
airplanes.
Yeah, exactly. They should make the plane out of the black box
You
stuff.
put cameras outside,
Well, at the conclusion of this session, but far from the conclusion of the fight, I'd just like to remind everybody that it is possible for your player characters to die, especially in situations like this.
Oh my god.
In this
Oh yeah, it's
system,
happened to multiple of us.
this system does not treat combat quite the same way that like D&D does. Combat is very quick and brutal. There are not a whole lot of health levels. It is easy for even a powerful character. If you roll really well against them, you can one-shot someone. If you happen to be doing lethal or aggravated damage, and there's a lot of that flying around, and the other person can't or doesn't soak a lot of that damage. It is totally possible that there could be a total party kill as part of this. I don't want to create the impression that there's any significant plot armor. No one called for any other friendly NPCs to come in and help them. So the amount of Deus Ex Machina that is available to save
It's a good
everyone,
idea though.
yeah.
If I get that
And
majesty,
I'm all secret undercover. Nobody suspects that I'm even a part of this fight. I could just
You may be the
Hello.
designated
Just
survivor.
leave.
It's like, oh
God.
shit.
not for long.
I did have one question thinking forward to the next session. My weird, like, blighty disintegrate ability.
Yep.
Is it directional? What is the source of? Like, I know it comes from the microbial, like, living matter, but is it in a direction?
How does it target? Is it like a cone? Is it like a area on the ground?
If you're asking if you can target more than one character at a time, that the answer would be no for that.
Single target. Single target is the answer to your question, Augustyn.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have to
There's not like
have
an AoE.
any like?
Yeah.
You
But-
can
so
to give
stemming
you a
from that-
little more to play with. If you're attacking a person, you just say the person, you can increase the difficulty by specifying a body part. However, the power can also be used against inanimate objects. Like, so if there are two people in a swing set that's wooden, you could use it to buckle the structure, and then in a way that they both fall and they both get hurt. So, like, there is an area of effect against inanimate objects, which could achieve what you're looking for if you're creative. But I would encourage. Go ahead.
But in the thinking specifically of the dangerous circumstances which I have swan-doven myself into, I would need to target a person, and if I don't much care which part of the person, I can just say that person and concentrate all my dice, not splitting my pool, and just...
Correct.
Okay.
And it'll just do a bunch of damage to him.
I see the path to not dying. Yes, I see the path to not dying.
I think my last bit of advice would be, because this is a very dangerous situation, I would encourage everyone to remember all of the fancy items that they have on them that they can use. Remember that, like, if you have a weapon capable of automatic fire, you can do some area of effect things with it. Even if you don't have celerity, you can fire a pistol multiple times in a round by, like, splitting your dice pool, and, like, I shoot this pistol 3 times, and there are a bunch of things like that you should keep in mind can be part of your strategy. Also, running away is an option. I would just encourage you to recognize this as a very dangerous situation where you are surrounded by people that you have convinced they need to kill you to survive, and some of them have crazy powers. But this was the intention.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Last question.
I mean, what else is new?
How much effort does it take? Does it take an action for me to activate my Splinter Servant, or is it kind of a second hand? I can just give it a little shimmy shake and just go, hey, that one, murder.
It does take an action. I think I get it mixed up with the Shaft of Belated Quiescence, but I think it's in, like, a sheath that you open up.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. I think I wrote this down. I did not write it down.
It's okay. I don't mean to hold everybody up. I'm just trying to think in advance so I have a new trail of breadcrumbs to follow for myself as we think forward to the next session.
Let me see. I think, it takes an action to get it out and launch it. But there's no roll for it. You just get it out and you verbally command it to attack someone.
Okay.
And you
remember how many successes you got when you created it? It determines how long it lives.
I think I did right then. I think it was a shitload.
Oh, great.
Is it? Hang on one second. No, I see it has an effective life of 5 combat turns per success rolled in its creation. There's no way that it won't just...
That's just the whole scene. It's fine. Yeah.
I might be... I'll double check that elsewhere. And make sure I'm looking at the right rules. For this edition. And Augustyn, keep in mind you have other magical props in your pockets that could potentially be used. Oh, here it is. Just so I can give you a quick answer. Sorry, 1 second, and the answer is five combat turns per success rolled in its creation. And did we write down how many successes? Let's see, Augustyn, Splinter Servant. I wrote down 5 combat turns, so maybe you only got 1 success on that, which seems unlikely given your huge dice pool. But I think 5 combat turns should be probably
the scene, to be sure.
I will let you actually.
Okay.
Let's resolve this right now. Just so it's fair to you. Just give me a intelligence plus occult roll, standard difficulty.
Add shillelagh.
Add 1 die for your because of your shillelagh.
1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1, so 3.
So 15 rounds.
Okay.
Casual.
Cool.
All
right, so Captain Hindsight, I should have activated him sooner, but yeah, there's a path to not dying. Maybe not a path to victory, but not dying might be a victory in the position I'm in.
All right. Well, I think that is the session. Anything else?
GG.
Yeah, GG, guys. It's an awesome session.
Well,
fun.
Best of luck
Right.
in the next session.
We are going to need it.
And I hope to see all of y'all soon.
Love you guys. Have a good
Same,
night.
buddy.
Later.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Peace.